Yo, how's it going? This is Mo Vernie on the move. Still a little bit chilly here in the month of May in Toronto, Canada. Hoping everyone is safe and well. I have a special car in front of me, and this is a 2021 Dodge Challenger GT all-wheel drive. Now, as a kid, I always watch all these Hollywood movies and seeing all these celebrity and superstars driving all these American muscle car, right? To the Dodge Challenger, Dodge Charger, Pontiac GTO, Firebird, Trans Am, Chevrolet Camaro, Chevrolet Corvette, and there has been a trend where these American cars are bringing back all these muscles car to life, but they are better and much better looking and much more updated with technologies. So in front of me is the 2021 Dodge Challenger GT, and it comes with all-wheel drive in this GT version of the Challenger, and this is the only American muscle car that actually offer all-wheel drive, which means it could handle good wet, icy winter conditions, and this means you can drive this muscle car all year round. Special shout out to Dodge Canada and FCA Motors for giving me this special 1 week drive of this American muscle car. New for this year, as I was told, is this Hellraisin color. Now, a lot of people know that the Hellraisin color or other colors are available in the upper version of the Hellcat, but now is being applied. This model has been in the market for quite some time, but for some reason, everyone just love it every single year. It just never gets old. Like, it seems like there are a lot of people with nostalgic, habits, and they just want to drive these kind of cars, even though this design has been on the market for a long time. But certain car, the design are timeless, just like the Porsche 911. So in this segment, if you like what you see, please remember to subscribe. I'm going to do an exterior look of this and showing you. So this 2021 Challenger is in the Hellraisin, which basically a purple color. Let me show you some of the styling cues. So you can see the signature of the front, where there's like two circular headlights on each side, and when you turn it on, one of those lights actually has a yellow orange ring to it, so it really gives it a very different flavor. And there's a fog lights at the bottom, and what I found this design is that it's boxy. There's a big hood in the front and big trunk on the back. It's interesting how the headlights are kind of hidden underneath the hood, like lights are actually underneath. And then you can see the GT right here on the grill, and then the Challenger label on the grill. And so important is the functional hoop scoop on the top. Okay, so let me show you. And also, look at this front flap to make it aggressive, make it sporty. 20-inch rims, and I think this is called a Firehawk GT, and 20-inch rims from the Firestone. And as you can see from the side profile, this car is long. It has a very long hood, and then also a very long trunk at the back. And what I kind of really like is the back end of this window, where it kind of have a scoop kind of slope of the window for the back passenger. Now, surprisingly, this car actually has 5 passengers, which I would assume that a car like this would be a 2+2, right? Or even 2 seats, because the back is kind of smallish. Now, what I also found interesting is that nowadays no one uses this type of handle, but they give you that retro, because normally now at almost every brand, the car handle is the one that you grab and you pull, not like this one where you have the handle down and then you pull. So this is like a retro kind of feel, and I really like the hubcap. Look at this, feel, and it's just like this, it's very interesting. And then here's the back end, and as you can see, the light glow very nice, especially in the night. You can see the 2 exhaust pipe at the back, and then the tail lights that glows really bright. And then there's the Dodge in the middle, and then there's this spoiler which has H4 here showing, and then he has this spoiler. It's very interesting, and also you can see the black stripe that actually have the words Challenger at the back on the side to kind of like, so there's a lot of like different visual cues on this. And let me show you the side profile of this. Now personally, I prefer something color more bright, like the orange color, the yellow color, the lime green. But I could see a lot of people are digging this color. The purple is subtle, is very different. The only thing I'm kind of interested to see is that I feel like there's a big gap between the rims and the wheels to the wheelbase of the car. But I think if you can lower it a little bit, then it will be cool. It's a little bit tall. Actually, this car is like taller than some of the hatchback or Toyota Corolla. I parked it beside Toyota Corolla, and this car is actually taller. So it's quite interesting. But this is what it looks like out exterior. Be sure to check out the interior of my other segment, but let me open the trunk for you so that you can see what it looks like. So this one has power trunk, and this trunk is so big, and it really brings back like back in the days, the Camaro, the Trans Am, the Mustang, all the Dodge like Challenger, like the trunk. So it's huge. And also let me tell you the specs on this engine. This spec, they call it 3.6 6-cylinder engine that pumps out 305 horsepower, and they call it the Penta Star 6-cylinder engine. And I think this is also being applied in the very popular Jeep Wrangler SUV. Now that Jeep Wrangler has less horsepower, and I think the Dodge engineers have kind of tuned up this Challenger with more horsepower and tune up with the 8-speed automatic transmission. So yeah, so this car is pretty substantial with the power. Obviously, if you get a Hellcat with 6.2 liter, it's going to pump out way more than like 600 horsepower. But for me, I think 305 horsepower is enough, especially like in Toronto. I mean, with all the speed limit and all the speed trap machines and radars, like, dude, I don't even know how you can need to drive so fast, but this is good enough for me. So Beauvernie's out here, and hope you enjoyed this video of me showing you the Challenger, and be sure to check out the interior version. Wolverine's out here.